Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of Karting with Chris. Today's video is going to be the Spring 3 final race. Now, the last race, I got a bunch of comments from you guys saying be more aggressive at the start. And I'm just gonna come out and say it, I agree with 100% of you guys. So, obviously I don't have a time machine to tell myself because, I recorded this last weekend, and I can't tell myself to do that now. But coming out of these couple corners, watch number 20 just goes off in the grass. No idea why. You're supposed to warm up your tires, and going in the grass does the opposite. But as I was saying, I agree with you guys about being aggressive. Don't have a time machine, can't go back in time and tell myself to be more aggressive. But the next race, I'm going to try and do that. Of course, you can't be aggressive the whole time. There are times where being aggressive is not the answer. For example, working together with someone, you don't want to be aggressive with them when you're working together. But we'll do that next time. So if you haven't seen my last video, I recommend watching it. It was not one of my best races, but spoiler alert, I got 8th at the end. So hopefully we can gain some positions in this race. That would be nice. I think it's a real possibility we can. But we're starting on the outside. We've got my brother in the number 607 kart starting in front of us, and hopefully he can lead us to victory. So we're coming through the last couple of corners here. Again, there's a speed monitor to make sure we're not speeding. And this time, we're going to nail the start, and the flagman's waving green, and we're good to go. So to start off with, we've already gotten passed by one person. We're looking for a gap on the inside. We're going to follow the number 26 kart, but he's just going really slow, and so we're going to have to back it off to him. We've already dropped 2 positions. There's someone on our right-hand side, and they dive on the inside of us going into 3. I'm going to have to back off going through the chicane because I don't want to wipe someone out. And we have lost 3 positions in the first couple of corners. And then going down here into turn 7, watch what happens to my brother. He goes sideways and exploded. I mean, you saw it. He just exploded from the face of the earth. So, I'm hoping he's all right. It kind of looked like the person in front of him brake checked him, and he locked it up on because we're on cold tires. So there's a gap to the people in front of us, and there's no one behind us to work with, and the people in front of us are drafting. But I think we can catch up to them if we just don't mess up and grind down the qualifying laps. So the first lap, we lost a total of 1 position. It's on the outside, losing 1 position is not bad, but initially we lost 3 positions, so that's something I got to work on. I think being aggressive there would really help my chances. So coming through these last couple of corners, we can see we have really caught up to the people in front. There's some dust in the air. I mean, someone went off, so someone's struggling up ahead. I haven't seen any fighting yet, but going through 2, the number 26 looks for the move, but didn't quite make it stick. And now we have actually caught up to the 2 people in front of us. So the number 20 dives on the inside of the number 9 kart. I back off to the number 26 kart because didn't think I could get the move through the chicane and don't want to try it. Going through 7, 26 goes to pass number 9, and then we thought about following them, but number 9 did a good job of shutting the door. Not going to follow the 26 because that would be a really late dive bomb, and I'm not about that. So going down the back straight, we follow the number 9 kart. He's blocking the inside, so we're going to go on the outside and hopefully get like an over-under scenario, but that's not quite what happened. You can see how hesitant I'm being through these corners, so being really aggressive here would really help. Going through 3, I was really having to back off a lot right there. So going through turn 7, that's where I'm going to go for the move. Pull out to the left, you can see I'm slowly gaining, and then park it on the apex so they can't get the switch back on me. Going through 8 and 9 here, he's still beside me, and then through 8 and 9 right here, I'm able to complete the move, tap the back of my helmet, tell him, let's work together. The guys in front have slowly pulled away, But as we can see, the guys in front are still battling. So these guys are not willing to work together. They want the positions now. So we're exiting turn 2, we're going into turn 3, and I'm going to pause the video right here, and I'm just going to give you a warning. This is going to be the most chaos-filled lap ever. So kids, if you're watching at home, just close your eyes. So we're coming out of turn 3 here. The two guys in front are going really slow because they're battling so much, and we're actually forced to go into the grass here and abuse the track limits. And this is totally illegal, but you know, I kind of had to do it. And we passed them both actually. But if we look behind me, we can see that they are getting pushed, and we're on dirty tires. Going through turn 7, we get attacked by 4 people. We try and get the undercut, but we were 5 wide into 7. Going through these last couple of corners here, it's just total mayhem. I get shoved out wide, and I'm just in the grass, stalled it, super slippery, and let's just check the replay on that one. So exiting turn 3 right here, we're having to back off a lot. The number 20 car is going to dive on the inside, and I don't know what happened here to cause them to do that, but they just shoved me off into the grass. Totally illegal. You can't pass in the grass. I mean, that's literally off track. I basically cut the corner, sort of, but I had no other choice. Dirty tires, and then going into turn 7 here, we're 5 abreast, or 3 abreast, but there's 5 people in total, and then this number 104 cart gets the move on me, and I tried to do the cutback on everyone, but there's just so many people that it was kind of impossible. So going into turn 8 and 9 here, I'm kind of forced to be on the left-hand side, but I was pretty confident they were going to wipe each other out. And watch what the 104 cart does up here. He kind of just causes the number 20 cart to go everywhere, and he pushes me out into the grass. There's a cone out here for some reason. Try not to hit the cone, going sideways, slippery as heck, and I stall the cart, and I get passed by everyone, and now I'm in last place. So at this point in the race, I really considered, just quitting the race and just walking away, because as soon as you step out of your cart, your race is over. You can't restart it. Should I stay or should I go? But my mother never raised a quitter. So I pulled the cord, we're getting back on the straight. You can see me waving my hands in anger. That is how frustrated I am. You do not want to get on my bad side. So we're on lap 6. You can see I'm warming up the tires right here. They say no tire warming, but who gives a crap? I'm in last place. I mean, might as well take the penalty. We don't care. So we're on lap 6. I know we can catch up to some people because, I know I'm not the slowest person. I mean, not to be cocky or anything, but I did qualify above average. So I know I'm going to catch up to someone eventually, and I'm just going to skip ahead to when I caught up to someone because you don't want to see me doing boring laps. That's not interesting. So going through the last couple of corners up here, we're going to watch the flagman's tower, and we can see the number 20 right here. Now that means one of two things. Either he got black flagged or meatball flagged. Now black flag is probably a rolled up black flag. It means just a warning. Meatball means come into the pits as a mechanical. So, I don't know what happened, but the race director obviously doesn't like what the number 20 guy's doing. Now I'm not trying to call out people. That's not the point of this channel. The point of this channel is to show you my races and, have fun. So we're going up to lap 10 here, and we see we've caught up to 2 people. Hopefully they don't try and ram us off the track. That's the thing about mid-pack. They don't really like to work together. They like to have the position right now, and I kind of hate that. But coming out of the chicane here, we're going to get into the draft, pull out in the last second, get that perfect slipstream. And then going into 7, don't outbrake them, because if you outbrake someone, it gives them the opportunity for over-under. It was a nice clean move. I tapped the back of my helmet saying, let's work together. Maybe I could help you pass this guy in front of you. Going into 1, not a really big braking zone, so if you are on the inside, just a tiny little lift, and then you should be good. You got to watch out for the cutback when you make the pass through 1, because diving on the inside through 2 is a very common thing. But the guy behind me is slid behind me, and I tapped the back of my helmet a little while ago just to say, hey, let's work together, but he kind of fell back coming out of the chicane. So we're going to put our head down, set as many fast laps as we can consistently. Now that's something easier said than done, but you know, that's what practice is for. So we're on the 14th lap, and we can see we've caught up to someone. Now, the thing is about people who are in no man's land, and there's someone catching up to you. I've done this before. I don't look behind me when I'm all by myself, and so if someone goes for a pass, there's a high chance of them turning into you, if that makes sense. So going down here, I'm just going to give them a nice little tap in the back, just telling them, hey, I'm here, don't run into me. And then going through 8 and 9 up here, I could have sended it, but, you know, I'm not going for, you know, major points here. So exit of turn 9, we're going to get the pass done going through turn 1, push them out wide through turn 1, open up that corner, and then tiny little lift, and then we get past them. Going through turn 2, that's where a lot of people like to go for the instant reply. This person didn't do that, thankfully. And then exiting turn 3, we slowly pull away. So we skip ahead to the last lap. I was catching up to some people. I was even catching up to the pack that you know, put me in the grass. If I had a couple more laps, maybe I would have been able to seek my revenge. But 14 out of 17 people, that is probably my worst finish yet. So hopefully we can get a better result next time. But that's all I have for today. If you liked the video, please subscribe. And if you have any questions, suggestions, or opinions, please comment below. Thank you guys for watching, and have a good day.